Hi guys, I'm back with another quick video to show you how to cook a home cooked meal in no time. Well, really it's going to cook itself because we're going to throw it all together. We're going to check on it and that's it. Today our meal is going to consist of pork chops, potatoes, and broccoli, and we're going to use these seasonings. Stay tuned. Now y'all know the first order of business is to always wash our meat. My kids really like potatoes, and I like potatoes, but I'll be on keto soon. We'll talk about that later in another video. But if you want to do the recipes with the skin off, if you want to peel your potatoes, that's fine. But I'm a quick cooker sometimes. Like I say, I'll be working. I have two small children, so I'm busy. So I don't have time to just peel potatoes all the time. So I'm going to cook this with the potatoes on. So I'm going to use 6 potatoes, and I'm just going to slice them up, and we're going to add them to the pork chops. And we're going to season everything together, so you don't need any seasoning right now. So I normally cut the potato in half and then cut it in pieces like this, and you're just going to put it in the pot with the pork chops. And I'm going to cut the rest of these up, and I'll be right back. I know y'all can barely see the pork chops, but it's all good. The first thing we're going to do is take our Tony Satchery. So, as I said, we're going to put a lot on here. And you have to think about you seasoning for everything in here. So you need a good bit. I'm going to add some garlic powder, onion powder, excuse me, and then we're going to take our Italian seasoning. Some people will just leave it like that, but me, I like to mix it up. So you could use your hand, you could use a spoon, however you want to do it. And I am going to push the potatoes to the side because I do like to season. You could have seasoned the meat before, but I rather do it as I go because I don't want to, when you're shaking, see how this one has a good bit on it? I don't want to over season anything. So I'll look and see, Next, we're going to take I had a half a stick of butter. Slice it up and put it in there. You don't have to use butter. You can use olive oil if you want to, if that's what you cook with. Next, we're going to put our seasoning blend on top to help flavor everything. Okay. Now we have our seasoning blend added. We're going to add us a little water. Excuse the ash on my hands, but when you're cooking, you washing, your hands get ashy. Then we're going to put our piece of foil on top and poke some holes in it. We have our holes poked in our foil, and now we're going to put this in the oven on 400 for about 20 minutes. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes, and you see the potatoes are softening, but they're not quite there yet. So what we're going to do is go ahead and flip our chops over. And they can be on top of the potatoes or whatever. It's all good. It's going to all cook good together. So, at this time, we're going to add our broccoli in too. We're going to take our frozen broccoli and we're going to just pour it in there like this. And I like florets too. Everybody else doesn't really care for just the florets, but I do so. Put me some florets in there just like that. And then we're going to take us a spoon and we're going to mix it all together so that it can cook down. Sprinkle a little more Tony Satchery. A little more Tony Satchery. And a little bit more Italian seasoning on the top. We're going to put our piece of foil back on top. I'm going to put it back in the oven for about maybe 20 more minutes. Maybe 15 or 20 more minutes. We'll check it at 15 and we'll be back and see. Okay, this is after 15 minutes. And it still needs to go a little while longer. So we're going to leave the foil off this time. Make sure you see how you can see the water that I put in there to cook with. Make sure you have enough in so your meat doesn't dry out and it doesn't get tough. So we're gonna put it back in for about maybe 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. We're gonna put it back in. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna take it out of the oven. And there it is. It's done. That's it. Your pork chops, potatoes, and broccoli. Everything you need for one meal. Hope you enjoy cooking with me today. See you next time. Bye, baby child.